Why, hello there everyone, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been busy this week doing a lot of personal things in my life and trying to get everything done, but it's glad to see everybody again. And honestly, there's a lot of catching up to do, guys, so I'm gonna explain some things, I guess, and I'm gonna give everybody a chance to stop on and, hop on by to this live stream. And honestly, man, wow, there's been a lot going on. So I've been trying to catch up with my life. So yeah, I've done a lot of job interviews. And honestly, a lot of jobs I did not land because I'm trying to actually get a job that will work to my schedule. My current schedule is that I'm not available on Mondays and Tuesdays because I'm trying to get my Tarantula career going. So a lot of job interviews didn't really like that because they wanted me to work Mondays and Tuesdays. But thankfully, one of the job interviews was lenient enough to give me Mondays and Tuesdays off to where I can focus on my careers, quote unquote. Konnichiwa, Sensei. Yo, Kinki. Yeah, I'm fine. Man, how about Genki desu ka? I think that's the right terms to put it. But, yeah, I'm doing great. Fruit Punch Samurai, hello there, how's it going? And IDK's been a while, man, but yeah, my life is slowly coming back together. So yeah, any questions anybody wants to say, just go ahead, because honestly, I don't really have any plans. The only things I will say is that when it comes to live streaming, I will not be certain about how that's going to go in the future, because I do have a part-time job now. I don't know exactly when I'll start. Anytime between next week or the next 2 weeks is when I'll start. So it's going to be a very hectic work schedule. So I don't want to make promises that I can't keep because I take promises very personal. So yeah, so when it comes to live streaming again, I don't really know exactly how it'll work out. But I hope you guys understand though, I'm just trying to get my life together at this point. And as I stated, guys, I'm trying to get a car if that's possible. And also save up for a new PC as well on the side, so man, I stated that so long ago about getting a new PC. I still do have the funds for that I'm still saving. I have about $200, like 200 United States dollars, like saved up. So the story of how you rizzed up a shorty, that's nothing too special though. I'm not we're not a couple yet. Well, we're not even a couple. We just went on a date, to put it simply. So it's nothing too crazy. Well, to be honest, our date was fine, but it was more so of like, we're better off as just friends than actually a couple. Because that's the whole point of dating. It's not necessarily, well, it is getting to know one another, but at the same time, it's to kind of understand where you fit here and there. So yeah, I did went on a date. It was okay. It wasn't anything too special. I don't have anything big to say about it. Am I officially a couple with this individual? No, I'm not. So yeah, me and her were just better off as friends after, our date. It's nothing bad. It's just finding somebody who's compatible with you. But yeah, though, dating is nothing too big. I don't know why people are making it like it's a big deal. It's not. I apologize if I'm making this sound kind of boring, but it's just dating. I don't really have much to say about that, if you get my drift. But yeah, though, dating is normal. You're capable of Riz. I trust you. What kind of question is that? Like, IDK, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm fine. I don't have problems with dating. I don't know why people think that just because you're into anime, you will struggle IRL. I don't struggle in real life. I'm just I'm just a normal person, guys. Just put it that way. I can date whenever I want to, and I prefer dating older women, by the way. So that's the way I do it. Well, that's my preference, honestly. I prefer older women. Slightly older women, that is. What's the job though? So currently I'm working a part-time convenience store job. So that's really all there is to it. It's nothing too crazy. And the reason why I'm stuck with this job, or the reason why I chose this job, is because it's the only job that will allow me to have free time to work on my career as the Kumo Sensei. Because like I stated, I need Mondays and Tuesdays off because I want to spend those days specifically working with my tarantulas and spiders, so that way I can properly get that going in the future. The problem was that a lot of job interviews and a lot of applications requires that I don't have Monday or Tuesdays off. So the main point I'm getting at is that I'm trying to look for a job that will give me the free leniency of Mondays and Tuesdays. So this convenience store job is what I'm going to be working for or working at for a while until I can get things going. I don't know exactly how long I'll work there or how long I'll stay there. Maybe until either I find a better job or until I can get my tarantula career going. So, wow, what kind of name is that? Hello there, Knee5, Neagle, and Go. I'm gonna call you 25. What's up, boys? How's it going? But yeah, that's currently where I'm working at, guys. Just a typical convenience store job that's part-time that will give me free time and leniency to actually work on my tarantula career. But yeah, though, dating is nothing too special. I don't know why people really find that interesting. I've always stated this before, and I'll state it again. I don't really want to say like I'm the hottest looking guy in the world, but what you see here and what you see when I'm dating are completely different. Like, completely different. I'll tell you this though, I do have my own sense of fashion that you guys don't see off live stream. But that's more for me because I'd rather be myself on here than to look like an anime guy 24/7. By the way, I do dye my hair. I don't have the, how did I put it? The bleach, that's what it is. I don't bleach my hair. I have the temporary hair dye, which is washable. You can wash it on and off. So that's like better, by the way. I prefer that though. Hey guy, he's bitter, by the way. I understand, but I don't want to say it like that because then it's going to come off as offensive to some people because Japanese at times, man. But I'm just calling you Nigo for now. So just to be safe, I don't want YouTube to take down this live stream because I said something kind of offensive. But in general, though, guys, you'll see me someday with the actual Riz. It's just that I prefer just being myself on here. I'm an awkward guy. I don't know why people think I'm some cool person. I'm as awkward as everybody else. It's just that I have a normal life as well. So, anime to me is a hobby, not a lifestyle. Now, to some people, they can make it a lifestyle. I can't. Even though I've been watching anime for a very long time, I don't really find it conducive to making it a living, quote unquote. Now granted though, even like people don't understand sometimes, man. When they think of like Japan, they think everybody there watches anime. Boy oh boy, my relatives in Japan, they do not watch anime like that. Wizard of Oz. Oh man, that is such a great joke. I like that a lot. But yeah though, guys, I'm surprised that this channel is still growing. It's growing slowly, but it's still growing. I honestly thought this channel would be slowing down, but hey, before you know it, we're past 1,700 subs. So the more the merrier. I have been watching anime as well, guys. So in terms of reading mangas and stuff and manhwas, I've been slowing down on that because this week was so busy that I didn't really have time to watch anime until like the past 2 days. So yeah, it's been a hectic week, honestly, because of job interviews, applying for jobs, went on a date, and all that stuff. But I hope everything's going well for you guys. If I fight, you guys fight, right? Trying to get our lives together. I'm just a normal guy, just like everybody else, except that I just like anime. Oh, and the Riz. I'm just kidding. I don't have any Riz at all. I don't really like to use that term because I feel like that term kind of exaggerates itself in a way. So I just consider it normacy. Like, going on a date is a normal thing. Cladnet or Angel Beats? I actually prefer Cladnet over Angel Beats because Angel Beats, if you play the visual novel, it's actually, the ending for the visual novel is actually it's pretty much the same thing as the anime, believe it or not, but is much more satisfying. Clannad is just sad, just depressed. It's just depressing all around. Well, nobody's free enough to watch anime and read manga all day except for weebs. I was man. Do you have future plans? Okay, I have a lot of future plans, man. One thing I would like to do more is my spider work, voice acting. Those two I want to prioritize more often. Stage acting and dance instructing, those will stay seasonal without a doubt. Those would be for the summer. So since summer's wrapping up, like those two jobs are pretty much done, like for now. Staying in shape is a normal thing. I'm always in shape 24/7, so that's one thing in itself. And then in terms of my part-time job, I don't know exactly how it'll affect my schedule, but we'll just kind of have to wait and see. In terms of YouTube though, YouTube, like I stated, I don't really do anything big on YouTube on this channel. This channel is more so of me just goofing off and having fun with you guys. And honestly, just pushing myself, I guess, to an extent. And like I stated, if we get monetized on this channel, I'm going to donate a portion of whatever I earn on this channel to smaller channels, smaller creators, or boosting up smaller creators in general. And that's really the future plans, like going in. My Laxo channel, that will be a priority without a doubt as I get bigger and whatnot. Because like I stated, I want my Tarantula career and my spider career to kick off. So when it comes to my spider work, like at some point I may focus more on that channel than on this channel here on the Kumo Sensei. By the way, links to my other channels is in the description down below if you want to go check it out. But yeah, those are the future plans for certain though. Now realistically, I don't know exactly how long it'll take for everything to kick off. This will take years. I don't want to say that within a year or two I'll be successful and whatnot, because that's unrealistic. Like, nowadays you kind of had to build the foundation and then slowly build up the tower. But as of now though, I'm just working on the foundation, because I've always lived on the principle on the first Kumo Sensei that taught me that it doesn't matter how high you build the tower. If the foundation is bad, the tower will always collapse. So foundation comes first. Donate all the money you earn from YouTube to me. Neagle, I don't think that's gonna happen. Like 25, I don't think that's gonna happen, man. Like, but who knows? Maybe. Hello there, Marco. I hope everything's going well. But like I stated, guys, nothing too crazy this week. Job applications, job interviews, trying to find a job that will work to my schedule. Found a convenience store job. And yes, I will be working at a convenience store for a little bit as a part-time to get my career going for my spider work, voice acting work, and whatnot. And at the same time, saving up for a new PC and a car, but the car comes first, by the way. And I went on a date, which was okay. Nothing too crazy, just a normal date. And now, within the last day and a half to 2 days, I've been trying to catch up on animes. I did watch Jujutsu Kaisen and Zom 100. So yeah, those were pretty legit. Bleach was really good. I like Bleach a lot. But I'm surprised though, man. Jujutsu Kaisen though. Oh man, Gojo and Geto. Those two have like some of the greatest chemistry in anime, man. Their bromance is like... reminds me a lot of Killua and Gon from Hunter x Hunter. It is very nice, honestly, to see that again. Because the anime bromance hasn't been as strong. But to see that makes me so happy for some reason. But yeah though, guys, just catching up for you. I'm praying for you so you can get a job you can get used to. What is your height, by the way? I'm very short, believe it or not. I'm 171 centimeters tall, for those who are wondering. So, if I could be at least 2 centimeters taller, that would be my ideal height. But my height is very short though. I'm 171 centimeters tall, for those who are wondering. So, that's around, I believe that's 5'7", approaching 5'8", I believe. And then my current weight, I am about 100. I usually sway between 140 to 150 pounds. I don't know, I forgot how many kilograms that is. Sorry guys, the metric system here in America is different from the ones in like around the world, so I get those metric systems confused at times. You good, you're the GOAT. Did you read I Became the Melee's Adopted Daughter? I've only read 2 new chapters, and as of now they introduced some new some new houses, and honestly, man, okay, so here's from damn, I don't remember. I read 2 chapters on Monday, and then I spent the rest of the day actually doing other stuff. So basically, we're training Leonia, and that's pretty much all there was to it within the last 2 chapters I read. Now, granted, I did have to reread some chapters, Marco, but overall though, it's fine as of now. They did introduce the new houses, but they haven't went into depth about what those houses are. And besides the smuggling, because they're still investigating that, which I find that to be very I find that to be very interesting, but at the same time though, like, they just introduced to us these new houses and new characters, but not enough context. So I'm hoping for that, like, in the later chapters. But that's currently where I'm at right now, Marco. So that's all I can really say. So nothing much has progressed, to be honest, but I'm hoping that something will turn out, though, especially with Leonia's training. You aren't short, man, you good. I know, 171 centimeters is good enough. Man, but here in America, though, everybody is tall as heck, so everybody is like IDK's height, 195 centimeters or so. So, like, here in America, it is extremely diverse, like the heights and whatnot. Everybody is short and tall at the same time. It is crazy. If you've never been to America, I recommend everybody to come to America. You will be like shocked at how diverse the ethnicities are and the height differences between everyone. Because there are so many people who are taller than me, like, on a normal basis. Like, I go running and there are people that are like 185 centimeters plus in height, which is ridiculous, man. Not to mention everybody here is bigger too. Like, they're either bigger as in weight wise or muscle wise. I'm still growing, that's the thing. Yeah, IDK, I think you'll do great here in America, like, for real. Everybody here in America is either built like somebody's dad, like overweight, or everybody's built like muscular or fit. Those are the only two builds you'll get here in America, which is honestly pretty much the stereotypes everybody gets in America, which is pretty accurate. You either get your overweight dad bod, you either have an overweight dad body, or you have like a really fit or muscular physique. Like, I think it's kind of strange to say that, but everybody wonders, like, man, you live in America, everybody must be fit, right? You're either fit or unfit, is one or the other. You can't be in the middle at this point. So yeah, though, a lot of guys are either my height or taller, and they're more built than I am. I'm just fit because I'm fit. Like, I'm just normal fit, but it's just crazy, though. Did you ask him only to say how high you are, even though you told us on stream 7 months ago? That's true. Yep. Did you ask him only to say how high you are? I'm not that tall, though, but I did state it last time, though, and I stated it again. I'll state it again because there are some new people here on chat, Marco. So yeah, for those who are wondering, I'm 5'7", or 171 centimeters. Honestly, 5'7" is 100 centimeters, so I'm 171 centimeters. So I'm between. So you can say I'm 5'7.5". So some people round me down to 5'8". 5'7", or some people round me up to 5'8". It really just depends. I don't know. I might go to America in a few years or so. Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you want to see like crazy diversity, I highly recommend going to California or New York. Like, that's where diversity is at its peak. Like, you will be surprised at how crazy America is. Like, you will see all these different cultures and backgrounds. A lot of time has passed. I forgot what I asked and what I have not. Yeah, but it's alright, guys. Sometimes I rewatch old live streams so I know the context. The content. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, though, guys, that's what I've been doing this week, though. I hope everybody's been pushing as well on their personal lives, but that's pretty much all there is to my life currently as of now. I don't know exactly where it will go or what will happen, but as long as I keep going and as long as I keep, pushing on, if I fight, you fight, guys. So let us hope for the best for all of us. And even if I don't succeed, at least you guys can push on, and maybe you guys will succeed while I, fall behind and struggle in life. But I don't plan on giving up just yet though, so it's still a journey that's still being told. And honestly, I'm surprised about that because I really thought that my journey would just end like a few years ago because of how slow my life was going. Despite starting early, like I really did not think I'll be here today because of how slow it was going in life. But you guys are so amazing though. I'm surprised everybody here has been sticking around because it's been a while for like some people. Like Marco's been here since the beginning. So that man, my thanks, man. But yeah though guys, in terms of anime though, I don't know why people want me to talk about anime, so I've been watching pretty much everything here. Except the romance stuff. A lot of the romance series, I'm just holding off on those. But in terms of everything else though, totally been watching for certain though. Especially the one with the spider lost his pants and he was searching it. Man, everybody's... Don't tell people about that. That one's embarrassing. So there's a spider crawling into my pants incident when I was feeding spiders on a live stream. So that's the incident I will not tell you about. Don't watch that live stream, guys. I'm gonna be embarrassed about that. Hello there, John Knight. Hope everything's going well. Safwan, hello. What's up, John? Who's having a birthday today? It's been a hectic week, but I have watched a lot of these series that were scrolling down here. Now, granted, the romance series, I like I stated, I'm gonna binge watch a lot of these romance series because I like it better that way. Mushoku Tensei is the GOAT. Yeah, Mushoku Tensei is great. I still need to watch the latest episode because I haven't caught up on that yet. Like I stated, I've been spending the last day and a half to 2 days trying to catch up on these animes that I've missed out on. So I'm hoping I can catch up on some of these. So I'm caught up with like the big ones. So Bleach, Zom 100, and then Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm caught up with those. Have you been learning Japanese, Sensei? I've stopped speaking Japanese for a very long time now. And that's the only reason why I bought the textbook like about a year and a half ago. I bought the textbook again because I thought it was going to be time to relearn Japanese again, but then it slipped through my head because I was like, I'm too lazy to do so. So in terms of Japanese, I got to relearn the whole thing over again. And the problem for me is that when it comes to Japanese, I can speak the basics, but when it comes to speaking Japanese in the context of using like reading Japanese, I can read it somewhat fine, except for a lot of the kanji. Some of the kanji I get confused, but like the basic kanji, I do pretty well with those. Now, when it comes to speaking Japanese, I can only speak the bare basics. I can't speak it as fluently as I used to. And honestly, this Japanese textbook is fine. I think Japanese textbooks are pretty good, but the only reason why I don't really like them is because I feel like it puts Japanese not in a way where people speak it. It's kind of strange. I don't know how to put it, IDK. Textbooks don't speak Japanese the way I speak Japanese. Or it doesn't speak Japanese in a way where it makes sense. Because it's way too formal. Because I'm going to be honest, if I went to Tokyo and I spoke the Japanese I've learned, I think I'll do fine. But if I was to go to Kanagawa, Osaka, or like those places, I don't think my Japanese will be good. Because first of all, their dialects are different, especially with a ja. Okay, if you don't understand Japanese dialects, at some point you're going to be humbled by Japanese speaking Japanese, because man, it's a strange world, to put it that way. Don't let the laziness overtake you. Don't worry, IDK. I think I'll be fine for the most part. It's just the fact that I have other languages as well. You gotta remember, guys. My dad speaks 3 languages. My mom speaks 2. And when you have multiple languages in your family and different ethnicities at this point, it becomes very muddled. So you can't speak every single language, put it that way. So for me, English, and then my actual native language, French, Japanese, Portuguese, Hmong, and then like my nephew's Hispanic, so I gotta learn Spanish now probably. Like all these cultures of ethnicities is so muddled into this family tree at this point that like I honestly just don't know. Like I stated though, I did work as a translator way back when, but I quit that job because I wasn't. There's multiple reasons why, but if I tell you one of the main reasons why I quit that job, you're gonna laugh at me. But like it's just, it's not that I don't hate, it's not that I hate Japanese, I don't. It's just the fact that it's just too much to learn. Oh, that's good. Yesterday was National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Yes, it was, John. Yeah, I figured that out on Google yesterday, John. So I actually had some cookies myself, believe it or not. It was pretty good. But yeah, the IDK, those are the languages I've been, those are the languages I've studied, learned, or practiced in the past. So like if I say, Hola, como vai? Like, if I start speaking Portuguese, everybody is gonna be like, wait, what? This guy speaks Portuguese? He's not Japanese? He's actually half Portuguese? Oh my gosh. No, I'm not. No. You guys just don't get it. Like, man, it's honestly kind of confusing at times because languages is so complex at this point, especially if you're like trying to get things going together. Like for example, if sometimes when people speak Japanese to me, I can't tell where they're from. I know that sounds kind of strange. So I don't know, guys. It's kind of confusing. So put it this way: if somebody comes to me and they start talking about Japanese food, and this Japanese food is a regional specialty, I'm gonna be like, huh? Nani? Osaka no kata desu ka? Like, are you from Osaka? Because that's like an Osaka specialty dish. If they mention a dish that's, a specialty in this Japanese region. So like, it confuses me at times. And it's not to say that my Japanese is horrible. Actually, my Japanese is horrible at this point. A lot of it just slipped through my head, guys. Because like one time I was speaking Japanese. Well, one time somebody was coming up to me speaking Japanese, and I think this person was trying to practice Japanese. I don't know. And they were talking about a Japanese dish that was legit from, I don't know exactly where, but I thought that was from I literally thought they were from that region because of their dialect. I mean, because of their Japanese is not good, so I literally thought they was speaking from that dialect. So I was like, oh, I don't know how to speak this dialect, man. Oh well, normal Japanese it is. This person's probably from Kanagawa. So I was like, Kanagawa no kata desu ka? Like, are you from Kanagawa? Because like your dialect kind of sounds like it, man. But no, you're not. I was like, oh, god dang it. But yeah, though, guys, my language overall isn't the best, especially when it comes to speaking multiple languages. Like, man. Sorry, I know this is kind of boring, but it just... Sorry. I know that, guys. I know that people wanted me to speak other languages too, but I just don't do that because I don't speak it well. Takoyaki from Osaka is a W. Takoyaki is overrated, man. Okay, I'm gonna educate you guys a little bit. If you're in Osaka, I really strongly recommend trying the furikake or trying some of their meat dishes, because their meat dishes are pretty good. Like their specialties, especially cow tongue. Cow tongue is a specialty in Osaka, so if you go to Osaka, I really recommend going over there. There's a specialty dish that they use in their teppanyakis. What was it? I believe they use beef tongue in some of their teppanyakis. So if you can find a place or a joint like in Osaka that specializes in that, I'd recommend you guys go do it though. Kara. Did you mean Kara? Like Osaka Kara desu ka? Yeah. I said it right. I didn't say it wrong at all. Oh wait, kara. No, it's kata. Kata or kara, but it's kata though. Oh, the way I speak is kata. Figure out my dialect, baby. あなたはkata desu ka? Where are you from? Sorry guys, my language today is not the best, but no though, kara and kata, it depends on where you're speaking from. In a more formal sense, I think you'll use kata. Kara is more casual, I think. Now granted, I don't know what dialect you're trying to come from. My dialect is my dialect of Japanese. So take that what you will. Now, a lot of Japanese nowadays that is being taught is from the Tokyo accent, which is basically the normal Japanese that you'll hear nowadays. So if you hear Japanese, even on animes and TV shows, most of the times it's spoken more towards the Tokyo accent. But no, it's Osaka kata desu ka? It's Osaka no kata desu ka? That's what it is. I don't really use kara, but I mean, okay, hear me out. I use kara, but it really just depends on where I'm coming from. Dialects are fun. Dialects are absolutely so confusing, man. Trust me, I really hate dialects. Like, I think you guys just need to go to Japan. You'll understand where I'm coming from, though. But you can speak regular Tokyo dialect or basic Japanese in Japan and do just fine. But if you want to speak it fluently, as in you understand where they're coming from, you gotta learn their dialects because they put in some additional words, or they speak it, or they paraphrase it in a way where you just don't comprehend like what they're talking about. That's just like it is so complex, man. This is why I prefer speaking other languages at times, like French. For example, Hito is present in Tokyo dialect. Yeah, Hito is a person, and Tokyo dialect will be Shito. I guess you can put it that way. But even then, though, it is very confusing to understand Japanese, though, guys. This is, I think the best way to put it is this: people's Japanese, like even people in Japan, they only know what they know. This refers to me as well, and pretty much every Japanese that you'll see or ever meet. People only know the Japanese they know. And what I mean by that is, you're not going to know every single, katakana or kanji, etc., etc. So the Japanese vocabulary is so massive that you're only going to know what you know. So a lot of people can speak Japanese, but in terms of reading and understanding it is really just up to the individual. Even adults do not know the majority of kanji. Like, an average Japanese person will know around 2,000 to 4,000 kanji, but that's pretty much the average. And there's way more kanjis than that. There's about 10,000 total kanjis. And a lot of Japanese people only know a fraction of it because they're not taught every single kanji in school. They're only taught the important ones or the ones that matter. Now, granted, I grew up in America. I'm American, guys. I'm not Japanese, so put it that way. So to me, Japanese never really came natural. Well, depends on how you put it. Which is why I prefer other languages, such as French. Like, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Like, I prefer French any day. French is an easy language to learn. Now, granted, though, French is another thing, though. It's kind of funny because I was actually taught French by a Canadian. Even though I'm American. Yeah, people in Canada can speak French. If you go to Quebec in that area, a lot of French Canadians there. My teacher was actually a French Canadian that spoke 3 languages: English, French, and Spanish. So my language teacher actually taught us Spanish, but I was never interested in Spanish because I thought Spanish Like here in America, Spanish is the second language everybody's taught Spanish class, but nobody actually pays attention. But I never really enjoyed Spanish, but French I thought was really cool. So instead of actually learning Spanish, I asked my teacher to teach me French. So when it comes to basic French, I can pretty much speak basic French just fine. Like I stated earlier, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Vous parlez donc français? La français, la langue de l'amour. Like I can speak basic. Like to be honest, I think I speak French better than Japanese. You must love Chinese. I do not speak Chinese, but man, do Chinese is even more complicated. Believe it or not, though, if you do know Chinese, the alphabet should translate much better for you when you're learning Japanese, because Japanese just borrows a lot of the kanji from the Chinese alphabet. So a lot of people that can speak Chinese can pretty much learn the basics of Japanese pretty well. Now, other languages I have practiced, such as French, not French, but Portuguese and whatnot. Portuguese is legit just Spanish and French combined. So that's pretty much all there is for Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese well though. I can speak pretty much the short basics. But yeah, though, guys, I was an online translator for a little bit, but then I quit because I hated that job, and I had my own reasons for living. So, excuse myself. Ooh. You must love Chinese, though. I do not practice Chinese. I'm not Chinese, by the way, guys. I don't know why people... I'm American. Put it that way. But yeah, though, guys, if anybody wants to learn languages, my advice is to learn phrases and nouns. That's the way I've always learned new languages when I was still practicing them. Before I quit, now I don't really want to practice language, and it's a pain in the... It's a hassle. It's an absolute hassle, guys, when it comes to languages nowadays. It's funny because everybody wants to speak Japanese now. Like, I remember, like, nobody wanted to learn Japanese back in the day because of how complicated it was. But I've always told people, if you want to start learning any new language, you don't necessarily need to learn the alphabet and everything first, because that's going to make your life even more complicated. I think for everybody, you should start off by learning nouns and learning basic phrases. Once you do, you'll be able to speak the basics of the language, and then you'll be able to develop your sentence structure and everything else. Hello there, Manus. This summer, I've been learning Korean and Chinese alongside, so I know basics of both. I don't speak Korean. I wish I did, but I don't. I do have Korean friends, though, in Canada, and some in a small number in Korea. South Korea, that is. But the majority of my Korean friends are in Canada. So, you might have to ask them for how to speak Korean. I don't speak or read Korean. Chinese, I don't really focus on Chinese because that's not a language for me. But every other language I practice, my native language, English, Japanese, Portuguese, French, and then Hmong and the other languages I have practiced. So there goes me, guys. In terms of my ethnicity, figure it out. Where are you from, though? I'm from America, guys. Like, I'm American. That's my nationality. My ethnicity, you'll never figure out. I don't think anybody will ever figure out my ethnicity. I will give you a hint, though. My dad speaks 3 languages. My mom speaks 2. Now, if you do DNA tests, you probably will figure it out. But in terms of just trying to know, it's not going to help just by looking at me alone. By the way, I increased my push-up reps from 15 to 20 a set. Woo-wee! Man, that is a huge W. That is a huge boost, man. 15 to 20, let's go, baby! One step at a time. If I fight, you fight. And it seems like you've been fighting on too. What do you mean? You're the ultimate K-pop dancer. Just learn Korean and you're ready for sure. Yeah, I have practiced. I have actually talked to actual other choreographers and dancers from around the world as well. If I don't know if you guys know this Korean dance studio, but there's a Korean dance studio called 1 Million Dance Studio. And 1 Million Dance Studio is basically a dance studio in Korea, South Korea that is. And I have talked to some of their dancers over there, some of their students and instructors there, and their specialty, without a doubt, is choreography. I specialize in freestyle, hip hop, but yeah, though, if I learn Korean, I'll be the ultimate Korean dancer. No, I'm kidding. I have talked to other dancers from around the world because you gotta be humble and you gotta learn from other people as well. So it's pretty interesting, honestly, to see their dance culture over there. It's pretty much similar to here in the West in America. It's pretty cool though, honestly. But yeah, though, shout out to 1 Million Dance Studios. Your dances over there are amazing. Tatakae, you will get a job in K-pop without interviews. I would get a job in J-pop or K-pop just fine. Everybody mentions K-pop, but nobody mentions J-pop though. Lisa Ann Bailey's birthday today. She's the voice of Orlando Darling, Gundam Wing, Mure Ramirez, and Gundam Seed, Eda, and Black Lagoon. Oh, she voices Eda in Black Lagoon? That's what's up. I'm gonna have to look into that actually. Lisa Ann Bailey. Wait, I know that name. Hold up. I actually know that name. Like, not in person, but, yup, this is Lisa from Canada. Funny story, I believe she actually taught a voice acting class that I participated in a very long time ago. I think so. Now I think so though. J-pop mostly known for musics. Man, people. Oh my gosh. I love singing Japanese, man. Singing in Japanese is so fun. Like, people need to understand, man. Let me move some of my interview papers here, but J-pop is amazing though. Se fosse lutar e luto. Oh, someone's speaking Portuguese here. Hello there, Apollo. I apologize, my Portuguese is pretty bad. I can speak beginner Portuguese. Like, I can't speak Portuguese very well. I still gotta translate it. I'm gonna translate this just as a matter of fact, because my Portuguese is pretty bad. Come on, aside. If you fight, I fight. Apollo, muito obrigado. And I also want to give a shout out to everybody in Brazil who speaks Portuguese. Quero agradecer a todos no Brasil por assistir. I can't truly express my feelings, but I truly want to thank you guys because I know that some of my fans are from from Brazil as well. I wish you guys speak Portuguese. Now posso dizer-vos como me senti. Like, I can't express my thankfulness for you guys, but I truly thank everybody though. On Monday, I'm getting a hair perm. Wish me luck for it to turn out good. Wish you luck, IDK. Which is your favorite anime opening? I don't really have a favorite anime opening. Because, like, people think that, like, whenever I sing Japanese music, I sing, like, anime music. I don't really sing anime music because anime music is, anime music is not the music I would sing for Japanese stuff. I'd rather just sing regular Japanese music. I don't know why people think I don't speak Japanese. I do speak Japanese, I just don't speak it fluently. But yeah, though, I don't really have a favorite anime opening, quote unquote. It really comes and goes, guys. Currently, anime music I do like is stuff like Dandism, Official Hige. I like that a lot. Pretender is a great song. Fujikaze on top. Fujikaze plus Yasubi plus Lisa. Yasubi is, oh man. Everybody likes Yasubi's music, like Into the Night and whatnot. My favorite song from Yasubi, without a doubt, is Halcyon. Halcyon is my favorite, like, of her music. That's literally my favorite song from Yasobi. When it comes to Lisa, my favorite song from Lisa is either Oath Sign or Shining Hope. Now I know that people like Crossing Field and Gurrange, but those songs to me are like overrated. Now I don't hate it. Granted, guys, I don't hate those songs, but just understand me, okay, guys? I know 10 to 15 words in Japanese. You'll learn more, though. I will sing Japanese for you guys if you want me to. Just say the word and I'll speak Japanese for you. I'll sing Japanese for you guys. I will sing a song that requires like 7 people to sing. Yeah, just do an idol song that requires 7 people. Just do 7 vocals. My Yasobi favorite music is probably... Yeah, Yasobi creates so much good music, but Halcyon is my favorite though. Gurrange is Demon Slayer opening, so yeah, most of them know it. Yeah, that's the thing though. That's the reason why I'm not a big fan of Gurrange. Even though Gurrange is a great song from Lisa, like at this point, like everybody only knows Lisa for that song. Sing in Japanese and I'll translate it. Huh. Sing in Japanese and I'll translate it. Sure. Okay, what should we sing, guys? Now, let me turn off the background music here. Hold up. I'm a horrible singer. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I can only sing musicals. I can't really sing an actual J-pop faction because my vocal's too deep, by the way. But let's see, baby. Well, let's do it. Japanese, here we go. すぐ返すリプライ本当は気づいてるもういいほどけないよやったら no more cry 本当はわかってる口つけるグラス Yeah 飲み込んだハートが broken SOS 点滅の流すコッション助け求めてる深く飛び込みなオーシャンきっとなんとかなる Girl be alright The shots of me 容易に見任せる崩れたパズルの最後のピースずっとこの手に握ってるのにいつの日か振り向いてくれたらでも忘れられないでね無理しないでが精一杯唯一かけれる言葉だったんだ忘れてしまえもういいんじゃないは僕の心で止めておくラストダンスにバイバイ Just be mine baby Just be mine baby Oh yeah yeah do 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 Just be mine baby Just be mine baby Oh yeah yeah すべて吐き出してなくすなって間違ってやつみたいな drip ないが受け止める弱がって離れちゃダメかな年なんて気にしないナンバーまた brand new cook through for you girl そろそろ外してもいい頃けどまたするリングとフォローその指でスワイプ思い出写して止まったままのタイムライン無理しないでが精一杯唯一かけれる言葉だったんだ忘れてしまえもういいんじゃないは僕の心で止めておくラストダンスにバイバイ無理しないでが精一杯 唯一かけれる言葉だけど、無限ループでもまだます社会の隅っこに映るおな。かけたピース渡せる昼まで。I'll be waiting. Oh, oh, oh. 無理しないでが精一杯。唯一かけれる言葉だったんだ。気にしないでいいんじゃない。そう思えるその日が来るまでラストダンスにバイバイ。Just be mine, baby. Just be mine, baby. Oh yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do. Just be mine, baby. Just be mine, baby. Oh yeah, yeah. Boy, I know that whole song. I had to do 7 vocals. Well, that's okay though. But yeah, though, guys, that's Japanese for you. Here's the thing that people need to understand, though. When you're singing in Jap, this is kind of confusing if you're trying to learn Japanese through music. Is that the thing that people need to understand, though, is that when you're singing in Japanese, a lot of the lyrics that Japanese artists use is either abbreviated or cut it out, though. So, for example, like when I was singing, I said "supete hakudashite, nakasu nate machigate, nakasu natagate." Like nakasu, like that whole part doesn't really make sense. Nakasu machigate ru, like machigate ru. That's the whole part, but they cut off the teru part. So it's "supete hakudashite, nakasu nate machigate." So the ru part got cut out. So, and that's how the Japanese artist made the song. So you're trying to learn proper Japanese through music. It's not necessarily the route I would take. Now, granted, you can learn some vocabulary through music, but if you're trying to learn to speak fluent Japanese, I would not rely on it. Like, especially when it comes to rap, though. Man, I want to do that again. That whole rap part is so cool, though. Subate hakudashite. Nakasu nate machigate. Yatsu mitai na drip nai ga uketomeru yo wagate. Hanareteちゃダメかな年なって気にしないナンバーまた Brand new Cooks through For you girl Shinunoga ni was easy to remember. I never tried to remember it. I think if you want to learn how to I don't want to say use rap, but rapping is a great way to actually learn Japanese though. For me, I thought rap was awesome. Rap was like was like essential, man. I love Matsuri Kirari Dame Shinunoga from Fujikaze. Those are some pretty nice music. I really recommend going for like the typical pop style aesthetic, I guess. Uh like if you know any slower paced music that speaks like slower paced Japanese music, those are the ones I usually tell people to go to when learning Japanese. So like I don't know any slow music because Japanese music nowadays is full of adrenaline and energy, but if you guys understand like slower Japanese, I think it'll pay off much more in learning. Man, I can go another song though. We should do a karaoke here on this channel though, guys. I know that the background music's still off because I feel like I still want to go for one more song, but I don't know what I want to go for though. It's funny too because a lot of Japanese music incorporate English nowadays. So I don't think you'll find a Japanese song nowadays that doesn't have English. You're going to hear at least one English word or one English verse. I've been reading hiragana katakana for so long I can read it as normal words now. I got used to it. That's cool. That's cool. But then again, though, like hiragana katakana is not as difficult as kanji though. So, well, I'm not. Look, we're not trying to flex here, guys, but we're just saying. Does watching old live streams count for YouTube sponsorship? I don't really know actually, because the thing is that live streams and YouTube videos have their own categories. So I don't really know exactly if it would actually contribute to the watch time, because the watch time has been stuck at exactly like 2,200 hours. That's basically where we're stuck at in terms of watch hours, because it's been, like I stated, this channel has gone up and down. So one day we'll explode in views. The next week there'll be nothing. But no, it doesn't really bother me about sponsorship. So whether we ever get it or not, it wouldn't really bother me. Let me put back on the background music, guys. Dude, Fly Day, Chinatown, and Mayoga no Door is the best song for me. Classical jazz. I love jazz. I'm a big sucker for jazz music. Even like, for those who noticed it, all of my background music that I've ever used on this channel, all of them to some extent has classical jazz themes to it, or like jazz tones to it. So if you're wondering, now you know. I really love jazz though, because here where I grew up, like jazz was like music that was always around. Classical jazz music, such as you know, Carolina blues and those type of music. Man, the thing about jazz is that jazz is mostly consistent of improv. So whatever you hear, it won't be the same as the next time. It is such an amazing music piece though. But I do love jazz. I'm not gonna lie. Jazz music rocks. But yeah, though, in terms of sponsorship, Marco, I don't really know exactly how it, like, if live streams would count. I think it will though. I think those does contribute. But then again though, I don't want to say that it does or doesn't, because like the watch hours, it has stayed pretty stagnant. So it's kind of hard for me to tell at times if it gone up or down. But let's just hope that it works out though. If we do get sponsorship, I will donate some of the earnings to smaller channels to help those guys out. Because at this point, we need to let the new generation kick in. Even though I've been around for a very long time, I think we should give it to them as well. Jazz rocks. I know that's the song. Manus, I know that's the song you're talking about, but I'm just talking about like jazz in general though, if you're wondering. So don't think I got your songs confused. I don't. I know what you're talking about, because I do listen to Japanese music as well. Although I hate to admit it, I haven't been listening to whatever has been recent on Japanese radio play, because like, man, I need to listen to whatever's playing on Japanese music, because I don't know what they're playing. Crybaby is okay. Like I stated, when it comes to how many hours do we still need? 1,800 hours. Literally, Marco. It's the same as last time. When it comes to our watch hours, we have been stuck on 2,200 hours. Somewhere in that ballpark. So like, we've been stuck there for so long. I'm surprised it hasn't even gone down or up. It's literally been stuck there. So it's been frustrating to me, because like, it's like, man, will we ever get there? But either way, we take it or leave it. It doesn't really bother me. But Manus though, Crybaby, yes, I have heard of it. It is by I stated this earlier though. It is by official Hige Dandism. They made the same song. I mean, they're the same band that made Pretender. Pretender is legit their best song, in my personal opinion, from official Hige Dandism. I really recommend people go check out Pretender. That song came out in 2019, and that song is so popular. It deserves to be popular. It's a great song, by the way. It's about love, by the way, for those who are wondering. But Crybaby is a good song, though. Is it a glitch? No, it's not a glitch. For those who don't understand how YouTube's watch hour time works, so it tracks all of the watch time within 365 days. So, for example, if we hit 366 days, whatever hours we hit on day 1, those hours are gone, to put it simply. And then if we hit like and then if we hit day 367, all of those watch hours on day 2 is gone, because it's only within that 1 year time frame. So for those who are wondering, like, that's how YouTube counts the watch time. It's only within the 365 day frame. So any day past 365 days, those hours will be excluded then. So it's not that it's a glitch of the system, it's just the fact that this channel has been stagnant. So it's not necessarily anyone's fault, it's just the way YouTube is. But yeah, though, if we ever get YouTube sponsorship, the first goal is to help out smaller channels though. And I'm still looking for smaller channels, but I haven't had any emails recently, thank God. And that's a good thing, because like, I'm not trying to be mean, but when I was still getting emails, a lot of these emails were from YouTubers that are not consistent, or YouTubers that I find not interesting enough. But I will still look for those YouTubers though. I still haven't found that YouTuber that I really want to help yet. But once I do though, I'm gonna do whatever I can to help out, I guess. But we'll eventually get there though. But currently our watch hours is 2,237 hours about. So yeah, we've dropped a little bit, but it hasn't really changed too much. Excuse myself. Oh, but yes, I have heard of Pretender. That's cool. Pretender is a great song though. I think that's their best song. It is their best performing song from official Hike Denizo. There's a lot of other great singers too, such as Man with Mission, Flo, what else? Everybody knows Kanabun. Kanabun, in my opinion, is overrated at this point. Everybody only knows Kanabun for Silhouette, for Naruto. But that song does go hard though. Like, I do like that song a lot. I do like some idol groups as well. I like Trisail. I thought Trisail was pretty good. Yeah, Herbert. I did it with no experience in a free software. If you like it, I would love it. That's, well, I mean, hey, you're free to have your opinions, but that's cool though. Other music I listen to, guys, I listen to some J-pop as well. Some smaller indie groups, I guess. And city pop. Yeah, I do listen to city pop as well, such as Plastic Love, etc. and those, etc. whatever that is, but not promoting Tough in a free software. If you like, I would love it. I just want you to see. I mean, send me an email if you're trying to, like, if you want me to help you out. Like, send me an email, and if I think it's worth it, I will mention it. But if I don't respond back, is either because I'm either too busy or I just don't find interest in it. Now, granted, I'm very picky about what channels I choose to support. Like, I've even stated this in my past live streams. I don't want to just support my fan base or my fan subscribers and their YouTube channels. I want to give everybody a chance. So, like VTubers, smaller creators, you know, like, you don't have to be an anime YouTube creator. You just need to be a creator that's different or interesting and creating content, that is. So everybody's included. I don't exclude anyone at all, because I believe that, like, if I'm going to give people a chance, I should give everybody that chance as well, not just a specific group of people. But yeah, though, send me an email of your YouTube channel and whatnot, and then if I find it interesting and if I think it's consistent to an extent, then I'll probably give it a shout out. But like I stated, there have been a lot of channels already that tried, and I said no, or I just didn't reply back because it just wasn't worth my time. I only have 4 to 5 AMVs. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm not going to support... It's not that... Look, I love you, my man. I love you, but I'm not going to support that, honestly. And it's not because, like, you're a bad channel. It's just the fact that it's not what I'm looking for my criteria. And I'm not saying I'm too good for you. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying that I'm very picky about what I choose to support. because I've been on this YouTube, like I've been on YouTube for so long and creating content that I've seen so many channels come and go from every single type of content, from reactions, gameplays, voice acting, cooking, art, AMVs included, memes, shit posts, and pretty much compilations. Like I've seen every single type of content here on this YouTube channel. And everybody that was before me either quit or left YouTube because it just wasn't working out for them. And not to mention, a lot of those channels are dead now. But I hope you understand though. It's kind of sad because I feel like people don't understand how poor YouTube pays. Because people... I mentioned this story a long time ago. There was a channel that I was friends with, and this channel had 30,000 subscribers. 30,000 subscribers, 30K. That is like 30 times more than this YouTube channel's subscriber numbers. And in the end, they literally quit because the payout was not worth it. They were literally making, like, I forgot how much I stated last time. I don't remember, so take this with a grain of salt. But it was less than $50. Like, less than $50 USD for 30,000 subs. I was like, man, I never wanted to quit, but I didn't have time because of my academics. That's understandable, man. I actually will recommend people to prioritize school and their personal lives over YouTube, me included. This channel, I just upload for fun, so I don't really have to think too hard about my content compared to my my other channel, Laxo. But that is my advice though, man. YouTube does not pay as well as what people think it does. And it's sad because I honestly thought that by 30,000 subs on YouTube, you would at least get $100 per YouTube check, but you don't. By the way, what's your daily routine? Here's my daily routine as of now. I wake up around 8 o'clock a.m. in the morning. I work out and train all the way up to about 10:30 to 11 o'clock. Then I will have breakfast. And at the same time, after breakfast, I will actually either start working or just do the push-up video for the daily motivation to get it going. And then after work and Tarantula work and uploading at the same time, usually what I do is I go online and do some online jobs. Because you gotta remember, before I got my part-time job that I recently just got, I was doing pretty much under-the-counter jobs online. And then pretty much after that, I just go to bed. But that's essentially how I stayed afloat. But since the pandemic is over, I can pretty much get back going again. The pandemic really put a big stop on my life though, because you gotta remember, I was part of a transfer program at college. And what happened was I graduated in 2020, right when the pandemic started. So as soon as I got out of college, there was literally no jobs available. So it was literally hell on earth already. So I'm glad I can finally get things going again because the pandemic is pretty much over at this point. Most of the outcome is from merch, sponsors, promotion, I guess. I would not do merch because merch is way too... not really worth it. I find that sponsors, you gotta get lucky for that. Promotion is really up to you and whoever's promoting. 2 to 3 hours of workouts? What you mainly do for your workout? It changes. So Rafael Fernandez, my workout actually changes on a weekly basis. I am a dance instructor and I am a stage actor, which those requires me to be in shape. So when it comes to stage acting, I actually do less weight training and more... Well, actually, I don't do weight training much anymore. Like progressive overload, that is. Now I just do lighter weights with max reps per set for my workout. But my diet and my workout will change on a weekly basis, depending on what I need to be done for that job. So some stage plays, it will require me to be more skinnier. So I'll focus more on cardio those weeks. And then some stage plays, it will require me to be a bit more jacked. So if it requires more muscle, I'll eat more protein and more carbs. Flex your muscles. Why do people want me to flex my muscles? That's so lame. Oh my gosh, hold up. Let me... I don't know why, but... hold up. I don't normally flex, but... I don't know why people want me to flex my muscles. Like, I literally just... Like, it's nothing crazy, though. Like... I really don't get it. But yeah, though, I do train accordingly, depending on what I need to be done. So in terms of my training, it really just depends on what I need for that day or that week. So most of the time, I'm usually around 15% body fat, 10 to 15% body fat. So I'm pretty much 6-pack 24/7. For those who are wondering, by the way, because usually by 20% body fat, you will have a 6-pack or a somewhat visible 6-pack. I think abs are overrated. I do train abs pretty frequently though, but if I'm training abs, I usually train my obliques along with it. Yo, those biceps are cursed. Yeah, you could say that, I guess. Like I stated though, I train everything, by the way. I don't know why people ask me for specific workouts. I do train everything, every muscle group. So, push-ups is for chest and triceps, obviously. For delts, I do a bunch of lateral raises and a bunch of variations of that to work out my delts. And then for chest, I do bench press, push-ups, and some of the typical stuff. Flexing usually means how much you train and gain, so others can know if you're a true gymmer or not. I train. I don't know why people think I don't train. Like, it's crazy, man. Everybody has been asking about my workouts every single day for like the past year now. It's honestly so much like questions. I'm like, dude, how I train works for me. How you train, you need to figure out what works for you. So, like I stated, man, I train biceps every week too, by the way. Training arms is like the easiest thing ever, by the way. I don't know why people don't train arms. Like, I train arms not every single day, but every single week. But yeah, I train everything though. For my legs, I like to do a bunch of squats. I love squats, man. Squats are awesome, especially with a barbell. I don't squat heavy anymore because my back has not been doing so well. So to counteract that, I've been trying to do more lower back exercises such as deadlifts and whatnot. Deadlifts do help out my lower back much more. For my upper back, I literally... Yo, you look like a sleeper build guy, so I was confused. Some people do say that, but it's really up to interpretation on how you want to see my physique. Man... I'll tell you what, if it requires me to get diced in shape, I will get diced in shape, man. Like, that's the whole point of being a stage actor. You need to get ready to be in shape. There's this one photo shoot. I can't show you guys that photo shoot because then I'll get creepy stalkers again, but I have a really beautiful physique at times. It really just depends though. But yeah, if I wear a regular shirt and I just go outside, you wouldn't really know that I work out. It's only when I take off my shirt that you'll notice though, guys. But yeah, though, it's good to see that, you guys work out too. So maybe you guys can be inspired somehow. I don't know. Like, welcome back, IDK. We're talking about workouts because people want to know about my workouts. But my workouts is adjusted for me. I do diet as well. I don't know why people think I don't diet. I diet extremely strictly when it comes to getting in shape. As a matter of fact, I have a scale right here. So this right here is my food scale that I use to measure what I eat, because you can't, like, if I'm required to be a certain shape on stage, I have to diet strictly. Now when it comes to dance instructing, I can be a bit more lenient on my diet and training. So during those times, I'm usually a bit more lax on what I eat. So yeah, though, guys, I do diet, I do train, and I do it frequently. But you guys would never know, though, because, like I stated, if I wear a regular shirt, you guys just will not notice. But once I take off my shirt, everybody notices it then. Especially when I'm swimming. When I'm swimming with my shirt on, it's really an interesting sight to see. It's like, man, this is a guy who's like 9% shredded. Alright, I gotta go. It's 11:45 p.m. over here. Gotta go sleep. Maybe use some other live stream. Yeah, man, if you gotta go, you gotta go. And by the way, tomorrow's Gear 5. Yes, I know. I am hype. Like, even though I know how the fight turns out for Kaido versus Luffy in One Piece, I still want to see Joy Boy. Oh man. Gear 5 is so interesting. I remember when Gear 4 was introduced in I think it was 2015, I believe. 2015 when they introduced Gear 5 for Luffy. Man, I was still so young that time. Well, I was much younger then, and I thought that was cool. So to see Gear 5 for tomorrow, I want to see if I get the same nostalgia, like the adrenaline rush, because Gear 4 was so hype back then. So I have really big hopes for Gear 5. It is also the day of the Hiroshima. Alright, see ya. See ya, Manus. If you gotta go, you gotta go. It is also the day of Hiroshima. Ooh, yeah. Hiroshima as well, huh? Commemorate the events. Don't forget, guys. But Gear 5 is tomorrow, though. Joy Boy! I think, man, okay, hear me out, guys. If I'm being honest, I really love Gear 5. The only reason why I love Gear 5 is because it doesn't make sense. It is cartoonish in every way possible, in a good way. Oh man, I really want to see that fight, but I'm a little mixed as well, if you notice. I'm not sleeping today. I'm going to be watching G5 at 4 a.m. That's crazy. Staying up late today, huh, IDK? The night is getting long. But overall, though, guys, it's pretty legit, though. If you don't read One Piece, man, you should read it. The manga is amazing for One Piece. And the pacing is so much better. Now, granted, I did watch the anime. I do watch the anime. So, a lot of people say don't watch One Piece, it's too long, just read the manga. I did both, baby. I read the manga and I watched the anime. From the start, like, from chapter 1, episode 1 to where it is now. Now, granted, I wasn't born yet when One Piece started. Well, probably, no, I think I was already born when One Piece started, but you get the gist, though. One Piece, baby, here we go. It's going to be a long one. I really have high hopes for Joy Boy, though. I know that people call it Gear 5, but I call it Joy Boy because he's literally Joy Boy. Man. But overall, though, guys, it's really nice seeing everybody again. So, yeah. And I guess that's all we're going to be doing for today. I don't really have much plans for this live stream, honestly. Besides just telling you guys what's up and what I've been doing. And I don't have a girlfriend yet, which is... I wonder how Shibuya will look. Now, in terms of that, though, let us wait and see. I don't want to call shots on anything, so let us wait on that. But yeah, though, it was really nice seeing you guys. I'm going to wrap it up about here, I guess. But yeah, without further ado, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for stopping by. And if Yes, I did went on a date. I know that people are questioning about that. I went on a date with someone older than me. That's it. We're not officially a couple, by the way. It was just a date to get to know. It's just a date to get to know each other, essentially, though. So yeah, I'm working hard. I'm working towards the future, trying to build my career, and I've already stated everything already. So I don't know exactly. Okay, in terms of live streaming, I don't know when I'll live stream again. So because of my work next week, we kind of had to wait and see, guys. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah, thanks, IDK. But yeah, until the next one, guys. Thanks for watching, and peace.